Welcome to another edition of PSAs by Kris. I'm coming to you today without my shades on because somebody swiped them. That's right, you heard me correctly. We were in that cesspool called Dallas. Went over there to pick up my tickets to the Edge Fest 2016. Had my glasses in my old lady's car sitting on the seat. Went into this costume store to try on a bunch of goofy hats because, you know, that's something that I do because I'm weird like that. Come back out. Don't even think nothing of it, but don't see them in the seat. You know, I figure I might have put them somewhere else. Nope, somebody stole them right out from under my nose. You know, I don't like thieves at all. Somebody used to say the only thing worse than a smart mouth kid is a chicken killing dog, but I don't believe that. I think a thief is pretty much right up there in my book. You know, there's a lot of bad folks and everything. I mean, they do a lot of bad stuff, but I just disvalue thieves. Is that a word? Is it? Anyway, on my way home, I was sitting here. My eyeballs were all squinty. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh, I dropped something in one of my props. Hang on, you'll see. I was like all squinty and going like this. Looked like I was trying to read with cataracts, you know. I was like, because my eyeballs are sensitive now because I've been wearing them sunshades all this time. And I made it home okay, as you can see from the background. I'm here in my driveway, so don't worry. My eyeballs just suffered like 0.067285 damage, and I mean, that's minimal on the big spectrum of things, you know. As I was driving, I could have been in a bad mood, just like this here lady driving a Mustang. She's all up on my bumper, trying to be getting around me. She's like, over here and over there and over here, and I was sitting there squeezing my stress ball because this traffic was bad today. I mean, it was pretty rough. I don't know what was going on. There's a bunch of slow pokes out there, though, but anyways, this is actually one of them Walgreens red noses that you saw from the Red Nose Project. So I just pop it on, you know, like that. I looked over at her, and she looked over at me. She sat here looking at me with my red nose, and she just couldn't help it. She smiled. She's like, ah. She smiled. I'm like, that's right. Slow it down, young lady. Anyways, back to my glasses. I'm going to start one of them there GoFundMe projects. You know, I'm going to say, get me a new pair of shades or maybe some backups. I'm going to call it 50 Shades of Kris. That way, if I lose a pair or somebody thieves them again, I can be like, that's okay. I got a backup pair or 49, you know, whatever the case may be. So, what am I coming to you today about? Just a rant about thieves. I'm not a big fan of them. If you're not a fan of thieves, why don't you say something about them down there in the comments section? Feel free to rant. Keep it PG because, you know, there's children and stuff that read my comments. I mean, we don't want to offend anybody, you know. We're all friends here, right? And stay tuned. Maybe next time I come around, I'll have my shades back. The saga continues. I'm just doing this because you get to see my eyes for once. Tell a friend.